Good morning everybody and welcome to day number 2. And well, if you thought yesterday was challenging, then you're in for a shock today, because as you can see behind me, we've had a lot of overnight rain. It's been coming down all morning as well, but we've now had a break in the weather, so fingers crossed that is it for the day. Despite the overnight rain, the riders are still scheduled for a 4-lap day. There has been some changes overnight to the test and the going, hopefully just to make things run a little bit smoother, but we'll find out later. Now, join me at the start as we get stuck into the action.
We're riding for 35 minutes. So, if you have a mechanical, it's an early finish. You know all about that. Come on, come on.
Come on, mate.
Check out the chesty over the years. I didn't know.
We're now 1 lap down into this event and 2 tests are complete. Jack Ebenson currently leads the way, followed by Charlie Chater and Jordan Scott in third. Closely behind in fourth is Harry Ebenson, and rounding out the top 5 is Dan Mandel. I'm now on the go-in and waiting for the riders to reach me, which, by the sound of it, they're due here any minute. So there you've just seen Jack and Dan handing over their time cards to begin their third and what is now their final lap, as the event's now been cut 1 lap short from the original planned 4 laps to 3 laps. I know that some riders are happy about it and some riders aren't so, but you're never going to please everybody. Going into this final lap, Jack Edmondson has an 18-second lead over second place is Charlie Chater, but things are very tight in the top 3 as Dan Mandel only sits 1 second behind. So it's all to play for going into this last lap and these final 2 tests. As expected, the Elite Championship class made that look so easy, but this section of the going with all these little routes is just a very small insight as to what the riders are going through to get from test to test. This is no joke. We've made it to the last test of the day. Damondale's had a flyer and he's clawed back some serious ground on Jack Edmondson. He goes into this test just 5 seconds down, which means that Charlie Chater's slipped back to third. But as you can see behind me, the conditions are very tricky and anything can happen. So it's all down to this. Go over there! Legs off, load it! You alright? So there you go, the final test of the weekend is complete. I said that it would all come down to this and that it would be tight at the top, but I did not think it would be as tight as that. Just 0.6 of a second separated the top two. Not even a full second after 36 minutes of racing. Jack Edmondson took the win, followed very closely by Damondale and Charlie Chater rounding out that top three. Brilliant ride by all three boys. They've all got to be happy with that. I know that Dan won't be, but hats off to him. He came from a long way back. We'll see you at the podium.
Yeah, looking good for 26. I've had 8 clubs look for a date. I think 5 quality rounds will be very welcome. We're going to try and spread the load across the country. It's a British Championship. We have been looking at going to the Isle of Man. We're still looking at going to Ireland. Obviously Scotland next year won't be, we've been to Scotland this year, so we'll give that a break. The dates for 26 will be out very, very shortly. Anyway, enough of that. So, from today's podium, the clubman overall, 3rd place, Oliver Hurd. In 2nd place, Jack Collins. And in 1st place, Conor Bolsover. Enduro Championship overall, massive congratulations, Connor. Dominated through the championship. Massive effort, first year in Enduro, British Enduro champion. New class this year. We crowned a champion yesterday with Bradley, and he was feeling pretty beat up, so didn't ride today. Third place, way over 35, John Shirt. In second place, good to see him back with us in the British Enduro Championship. It's been a fair few years since Jamie's been riding, so Jamie Padgett. And in first place, from the Army team, Callum Hicks. So next up is the expert class. In third place today was Chris Price. In second place, Jack Keenan. And in first place, Fraser Lampkin. So that podium takes the tyres as well. So guys, if you want to grab a set of tyres, we'll have a quick photo from Exeter. In third place, Libby Tett. Second place, Emily Hall. In first place, Neve Holmes. So a massive well done to Neve, taking the British Enduro Championship in the elite women. Overall winners in the elite championship class. In third place, Charlie Chater. In second place, I was just looking at the times, I didn't see how close it was. And one down. And in first place, Jack Edmondson. So Dirt Store sponsored the elite championship class, and it was a £5,000 prize purse for the year. So in the top 5 today, you guys may as well hang around. In fifth place, Josh Gotts. In fourth place, Charlie Chater. In third place, Jordan Scott. Second place, Harry Edmondson. And in first place, Dan Mundell. I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who supported all through the year the British Enduro Championship, and hope to see you in 26.